Hi, I'm Michael Rosenberg, and this is my 15.1.12 term project. For my term project, I wrote a networks graphical user interface. Many researchers in several academic fields use networks to study kind of the structure of topics and ideas by using graph theory, so like nodes and edges that connect those particular nodes. And I decided to create a graphical user interface that made these particular networks. So I can start by adding particular nodes to the network, adjusting size and characteristics, possibly adjusting labels. So for example, if I'm making a food network, polar bear might be one of the nodes. Um, I can create certain edges that connect those nodes. Undirected edges don't have a given direction. Obviously, directed edges will have a direction. These are important for when we build metrics off a given graph. Let me add a directed edge too. And then I can start getting metrics to build off this graph. So I can get metrics on certain levels of centrality, which are like cat centrality, eigenvector centrality. I can get a metric on how often this particular node is used as a path to get to other nodes. This is between this centrality. And then I can get local clustering coefficient, which is a representation of how clustered this node is around the given nodes that is connected to. And then I can perform breadth first search, which given a particular source node gives me the minimum distance each node is to this given source node. This gives me a very concrete idea of how far a given node is from a particular source node. So I can see that this node is a distance 2 from this node. It'll take 2 edges to get to this particular node at the very least. I can tell this, I only need to go from this node through this edge to this node, so the distance is just 1 to give a sense of things. I also wrote a Wikipedia web scraper. So given a particular starting page of Wikipedia, find all Wikipedia pages of a certain depth from this page. So go through the links of this pages and recursively go through those links until I reach a certain depth and build me a network of connected Wikipedia pages from this given starting page. So if I'm interested in the topic of decision theory, I might have a max depth. Let's say we'll look at all paths of length 3 out from decision theory and a max degree. So this controls the graph growth. Essentially, it says in the body of the web scraper, look at the first X of these links that are to other Wikipedia pages. So I'd look at the first 5 pages that link to other pages of Wikipedia in the body of each particular page I scraped. So I can start to play around with this graph a little bit. So I can see kind of how outlines of economics is in here. Psychology is a very important node we can see from all these edges. And then the important part about this is that I can start to build metrics off this given segment of Wikipedia, and I can start getting certain properties of certain pages in this graph. And this is really supposed to give me a sense of centrality and structure to this very interesting information network, which is a network of given nodes on or given pages on Wikipedia, which I find really shows the power and shows the importance of network science to the user. Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me to the email in the About section. Thank you.